Hello there, Jeremy Weiss here with Weiss Tech Hockey. Agility is one of the most important attributes that a hockey player can possess. And while every athlete is different, some are naturally more speedy than other athletes, agility is one of those skills that everybody can develop, everybody can improve on. And the beautiful thing about it is that it doesn't have to be done on the ice. In fact, you can greatly improve your quick feet and agility by doing a number of different off-ice agility drills. And today I wanted to show you one of my favorites. It's called the dot drill, and as we get into it, you'll see why the name fits the drill. So let's go ahead and get started here. It's a very simple drill, very easy to set up, and basically what we have is 5 dots. They're placed 3 feet by 2 feet, so it'll be a little bit of a rectangle with 1 dot in the middle. Each dot itself should be about 5 inches across, so that you've got 5 dots, each of them 5 inches across, placed like basically like a 5-card formation on a playing card, 5 of diamonds or whatever. These dot drills, you can purchase a dot drill mat which is made out of rubber, and you'll actually see that a little bit later in this video. Or it's very easy to make your own. You can spray paint it on your floor, or you can I've seen people that buy a piece of carpet and spray paint it on there, or use tape. There's a lot of different ways. If you're creative, you can figure something out. But the setup is very easy. 5 dots, 3 feet by 2 feet with 1 in the middle. As we get going, there are 5 different exercises that we do. We do each of them 6 times, and we do them all in a row, so there's no pause between the different exercises. So to help you remember it a little bit more easily, we've named them. So the first exercise is the hourglass, and basically it's pretty straightforward. You start with your heels on the bottom dots, jump to the middle dot, jump out to the top dots, back to the middle, and back to the bottom dots. And always facing the same direction, so you'll stay facing forward on every single one of these exercises except for the very last one, which we add a spin in at the end. Okay, exercise 2 is a figure 8 on your right foot. So you start with your right foot on the bottom right dot, jump to the middle dot, out to the top dot, over to the top left dot, back to the middle, back to the bottom left, and over to the right. So you can see it's kind of a pattern. It's on the one foot, it's in, out, over, in, out, over. Again, always facing the same direction, and you'll repeat that 6 times. Then, in case you didn't guess by now, we'll jump to the left foot. Do the exact same thing. In, out, over, in, out, over. Repeat that 6 times, always facing the same way, always facing forward. Then after that, we're going to do both feet together, so it kind of looks like a slalom when you're skiing. So it's, again, figure 8, 2 feet together, same thing. Start with the bottom right dot, jump to the middle dot, out to the top right, over to the top left, back to the middle, back to the bottom left, then over. So it's, again, in, out, over, in, out, over. Repeat that 6 times. And finally, we do the hourglass with the spin. So it's the exact same as the first exercise, except that you jump in and then out and then spin. So you're going to go both feet to the middle, and then spread your feet out to the top 2 dots, jump and spin a 180-degree spin, land on the top 2 dots again, then jump back to the middle, and come back out to the bottom 2 dots, and then spin again. So it's hourglass with a spin, hourglass with a spin. Again, you do that 6 times, and that's it. So that's the complete dot drill. This should be timed. So that's one thing I want you to do every single time you do it is keep track of your times. Initially, it's a pretty tough drill. You'll get tired and it will be fairly slow. But once you've kind of got the hang of it, you've got the rotation memorized, then you should be able to kind of compare yourself with this chart. And I just put a little thing together. How fast is fast? You can see we've got it separated into skill athlete and power athlete. So a pretty decent time for a skill athlete is about 60 seconds. Power athlete, about 65. Now, as you improve, getting from good to great, it gets faster and faster. So you can see all region, about 50 seconds for a skill athlete, 55 for power athlete. And then if you're a national level athlete, you should be somewhere around 40 seconds or lower if you're a skill athlete, and about 45 if you're a power athlete. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the dot drill in motion. And I was going to mention earlier, there are a lot of different variations of the dot drill. This particular variation that we're showing you here is taken from the Bigger, Faster, Stronger development program. It's an exceptional development program for youth athletes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the dot drill in action. So here we are with the dot drill explanation. This is the mat that I was talking about earlier. As you can see, it's just rubber and it's got the dots implated right into it. So what we're going to start with, just kind of a quick demonstration. Like I said before, the first one is the hourglass. So it looks like this. Okay, then after you've done that 6 times, then you're going to go to the right foot, figure 8. So it looks like this. In, out, over, in, out, over. And then after you do that, you go to the left foot, same thing. Then you do the 2 feet together, figure 8. That's the one that kind of looks like a slalom when you're skiing. And then the last one is the hourglass with the spin. It'll look like this. Okay, so that's what it is. It's 6 times for each exercise there. I'll do the whole thing once, full fast motion here, so you can see what it looks like. And I'm not going totally for accuracy here, but you know, just so you can kind of get an idea. It's a quick feet drill. So here's what it looks like. That's the dot drill.